So children, in the first part what we have seen, practice set 8.2, remaining questions from question number 4 to question number 7. Now we will start the next topic of the same chapter, that is parallelogram. Children, what is the definition of parallelogram? A quadrilateral having opposite sides parallel is called a parallelogram. What are the properties? Let's see the properties. Adjacent angles of parallelogram are supplementary. Adjacent angles means, for example, angle A, angle D, or angle A, angle B, or angle B, or angle C, or angle C, or angle D. So these angles, adjacent angles of parallelogram are supplementary. Then opposite angles are congruent. Opposite angles means angle A, angle C, angle B, angle D, just like. Then opposite sides are congruent. Side AB is congruent to side DC. Side AD is congruent to side BC in this way. And the next property is diagonals bisect each other. AC, segment AC and segment BD, they are bisecting each other. Now here, adjacent angles of parallelogram are supplementary means if we take the measure of those two adjacent angles, it must be 180 degree. Here measure angle A plus measure angle B is 180. Similarly, measure angle B plus measure angle C is 180. If you take measure angle C and measure angle D, their sum is 180. Then measure angle D plus measure angle A, that also 180. So in this way, these are the four properties of parallelogram. Quadrilateral having opposite sides parallel is called a parallelogram. So you have to draw this figure and write down the properties and learn the properties well. Now after that, the next quadrilateral is trapezium. Here in the trapezium, only one pair of opposite sides of quadrilateral is parallel, then only it is called a trapezium. So if only one pair of opposite sides of quadrilateral is parallel, then it is called a trapezium. Here WZ and XY is parallel. Okay, only one pair. WX and ZY is not parallel. So with the property of interior angles formed by two parallel lines and their transversal, we get measure angle W plus measure angle X is equal to 180 degree and measure angle Y plus measure angle Z is equal to 180 degree. You know children, if two lines are parallel and one transversal intersects them, then the angles made by the transversals are supplementary, and those angles are which one? Interior angles. So interior angles with that property, with the property of interior angles which are formed by two parallel lines and their transversal, then what we get? They are supplementary. So here we have taken measure angle W plus measure angle X is 180 and measure angle Y plus measure angle Z is 180. So in this trapezium, out of 4 pair of adjacent angles, there are 4 pairs of adjacent angles, but only 2 are supplementary. Which 2? Angle W and angle Z is one pair, angle Z and angle Y is another pair. So in this quadrilateral WXYZ, only one pair of opposite side, that is segment WZ and segment XY, are parallel. That's why, therefore, quadrilateral WXYZ is a trapezium. Okay. Now let us see the next quadrilateral, that is kite. Now what is the definition of kite? If one diagonal is the perpendicular bisector of the other diagonal, then the quadrilateral is called a kite. See here which quadrilateral is given. Quadrilateral ABCD is a kite. And why it is a kite? See, these opposite side, two pairs of adjacent sides. Which side? Side AB and side BC. These two are adjacent side. Side AD and side CD. These two are adjacent sides. So here some properties are given. Two pairs of adjacent sides are congruent. Adjacent sides means side AB and side BC are congruent. Side AD and side CD are congruent. Then one pair of opposite angle is congruent. Okay, one pair of opposite angle. See here, angle A and angle C is congruent. Angle B and angle D is not congruent. Only one pair, angle A and angle C is congruent. Then in this quadrilateral, for the given figure, quadrilateral ABCD, diagonal BD, this diagonal BD of the quadrilateral bisects the diagonal AC. Therefore, segment AB is congruent to segment CB and segment AD is congruent to segment CD. And measure angle BAD and measure angle BCD, they are congruent. Okay children, so these are the three quadrilaterals which we have studied now. First one is parallelogram, second one trapezium, and third is quite. After these quadrilaterals, we will see some solved examples on page number 48. So you should write down all the properties of these quadrilaterals, learn it hard, and in the next period we will see some solved examples and then practice set 8.3. Thank you.